a daily practice. So just waiting for all of you to join. Meanwhile, setting up the lights. Ah, beautiful evening in Bali and an amazing practice has helped so many people to raise their energy and to achieve or attract surprisingly the things that they didn't expect coming into their lives that's fast. So when your energy is basically aligned and it's in harmony with the divine self, when you're not fighting with the mind, that dialogue in your head, usually the conversation between you and your mind. And when there is no internal conflict, you're not blocking anything. So everything is coming so much easier. And I would like you to experience yourself, the longer you practice this unity practice with our community, the better you feel and the more beautiful things will be just coming your way. So let's sit in a comfortable position and close your eyes. Relax the center of your head, relax the face, relax the torso and the rest of your body. Beautiful. Take a deep breath through your nose and a big sigh through your mouth. Another deep inhale and a big sigh out through the mouth. One more inhale. Exhale through the mouth, releasing, knowing that is a safe space for you to unwind. Keep simply witnessing your breath. So notice how is the breath at first and then keep witnessing the breath. And know that you're not your breath. Notice what are sensations in your body. Realizing that none of sensations in your body is who you are. The breath just flows in and out through the nose. No need to force it, no need to control it. Notice what are the emotions right now in the body and mind. And as you can see through them, you're also witnessing them happening in the spaciousness where there is still peace. There's still so many other things that you can be aware of at the same time, like your breath, the body is there, so the existence is there, the sounds are there, the sound of my voice, the sound of your breath, maybe some noises, or like moves around you. Everything is witnessed, but notice that in that spaciousness where everything is witnessed, the peace is never gone. So when you pay attention to where everything is happening, so the breath, the thoughts, the emotions, the body sensations, you notice that the peace is always there, it's always present. it's kind of the background of everything. I don't want to really to call it a background or foreground or give it any like specific spot, but I want you just to pay attention to the peace for just a moment as you're witnessing your breath, as everything is appearing in that moment of observation. Everything still is here with you, but there is a peace as well. And if you tune your awareness into that peace, notice that the peace becomes so sound, like so loud in itself, that everything else, it's like vanishes. It is diminished. It hasn't got that much of the meaning. It becomes meaningless. So you're watching the breath right now, witnessing it, and you're super aware of the peace. Let's call it for a moment that is a background for everything that is arising right now. In you, around you, through you. And that peace also exists in the spaciousness of the awareness that is aware of everything. So you're aware of your breath, you know that's not you. You are aware of the sounds, you know that's not you. You are aware of the emotions, realizing that's not you. You are aware of the thoughts popping in and out, realizing that's not you. You are aware of the peace, but the peace is also here. It's also present. You're aware of the space, but you're not the space. You're also not the peace, of course, because you're witnessing. And it's interesting how we can shift whenever your mind goes really wild, it keeps telling you really unpleasant things and trying to convince you something and blah, 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 whether you're comparing yourself to someone or you were meant to do something you haven't done, or there is a big project that is overwhelming and you begin doubting yourself. So the thoughts are popping into your mind and like trying to just get you off your feet. What you can do is to always come back to your breath and always give the awareness to the peace. And I did it today. That's why I wanted to share it with you, because I used to do that a lot. I used to listen to the peace, to the silence. Actually, it wasn't the peace as much as the silence. And that silence, it begins like shifting as well. The dynamic of it changes. As soon as you give your attention to the silence, then it's just like it becomes so loud. And that silence is always present in you, in what you are. And that's amazing because you don't have to listen to the thoughts. You just watch the breath. And let's do this practice together. Keep paying attention to the silence. And peace is also present there because it's kind of another side of the coin, the peace and the silence. Whenever you pay attention to peace, the silence appear. Whenever you pay attention to silence, the peace appear. But then it's in the vastness of what you really are, that awareness that is observing everything at the same time. And whatever you give your attention to, you are amplifying it. So you've given attention to the peace, you could feel that peace, right? You gave an attention to the silence, and the silence suddenly became so loud, like pew, it's almost incredible. If you give the attention to your thoughts, especially that they are not necessarily positive at that time. Then, of course, they begin taking over. They just like, they make you feel bad. Okay, so now let's study further a little bit. I want you to look at the thoughts and understand that you're not your thoughts. Look at your body, understand that's the body, that's not me. I want you to realize that you're not your shape, you're not your size, you're not your feelings, you're not your education, you're not your weight, you're not the numbers on your bank account, you're not your wages or salary, you're not any concepts, any information you've ever read or listened to or watched. None of it is you. And you're also not that image that you usually hold in your mind, believing that this is who you are. And you're not your story. You're not your past. You're not your future. You're not any expectations. You're not any memories. So we peeled every layer, literally, of what you believed you were. And now you're just present in that moment. And you're being. You cannot stop existing right now, right? The existence, the pure being that you are is there. Notice that the breath is still beautiful, it's long, it's still witness, there is no force to it, you're simply letting it happen. And from that space, we're going to do the practice of unity. So, for the sake of this practice, I want you to realize that you are one unified consciousness that is aware of awareness, that is aware of everything. It sounds a little bit complicated, but you can also call yourself an awareness that is aware of everything and of itself, right? Because when you look at everything that is in you, around you, you understand that, okay, now I'm witnessing it, so I'm none of it. I'm aware of it. So if I'm aware of it, I am more the awareness. And all people call it witness. Sometimes you might be asked to go into position of the witness and witness everything, okay? Either way, who is aware of that witness? So we know that is something is witnessing everything or something is aware of everything. So now you shifted to being that is aware even of awareness, witnessing everything. No need to complicate it too much, no need to understand it. It's just you have a sense of it. You got it by just following my words. There is no place to go, nowhere to be, nothing to do, no need to force anything. And for some people, they get straight away there into that state, which is also called state being out of state. And for some people, it takes a little bit longer. But notice that right now, as you witness everything, you're not fighting with any thought. You're not battling. If your mind tells you about how to do that, you just witness that thought. And you see there is that thought in me saying that. Or there is a certain feeling or there is a certain emotion. But you don't need to go into dialogue. You don't need to converse with that. So breathing in and out, let's do the unity practice. Introduce a bit of playfulness. Let's lose the seriosity of daily life. And as this one unified consciousness that you are, I want you to amplify the love and kindness as many times as possible. So now think of that. Just be aware that when I asked you to look at the peace and give attention to peace, you could feel peace, right? Now, when I asked you to pay attention to silence, you could hear that silence. Same here. When you set attention and an intention to multiply the vibration of love and kindness, it's happening. So let's just trust it. We don't have a proof, of course, like tangible proof, but untangible proof is the vibration that is going to be changing in your body during this practice. So just keep amplifying the vibration of love and kindness million times over, knowing that is happening right now because your words, your wish is a command to the whole reality around you, the life every day that we wake up to, that reality. And it's been amplified and amplified and amplified, and it keeps increasing. So as that energy increases, you can feel the vibration in your body changes, and you are vibrating the highest frequency of love and kindness right now in every single cell of your body. You can feel it, you know it, you believe it, you feel it, and you soon see it by how other people reacting to you. They're going to be drawn to you. So keep amplifying the vibration of love and kindness 10 million times over. Breathing in and out, you might feel the tingling sensations as I do in my fingertips. That's the cell vibration increase. We can feel it on a cellular level. Now amplify the vibration of love and kindness 100 million times. Notice the body still breathing, you are relaxed, nothing to do, nowhere to go, no tension, no pressure, no commitments. Just playing that game with fun, with curiosity. How I'm going to feel if I'm going to increase it even more, what is going to change in the energy field in my life on the planet Earth. And now let's increase it up to 1 billion times. There's no limits. Who told us that we need to do it only 8 billion times or 10 billion times? Or we can do it zillion times and feel how high it becomes right now. It's just like, wow, so, so powerful. It's so potent. It's so magnificent. It's so divine. And you're shining the brightest possible energy of love and kindness. You're vibrating that energy. So every organ, every limb, every cell of your body, every even single hair on your head is vibrating the highest frequency of love and kindness that your body can hold on to it. Beautiful. Great job, guys. Now let's realize that many people on this planet Earth are doing the same practice, so they also realize themselves as one unified consciousness, and they also keep amplifying the vibration of love and kindness many times over. And you, as one unified consciousness, through them, each of them, continue amplifying the vibration of love and kindness so you can feel enormous increase, and it flows in a cycle. That's it. Now let's invite into this field all the people that we love, we like, we are friends with, your family members, your friends, friends of the friends. Think of the names and call them in. Notice that the body is breathing. You're just calling in the names of your friends, of your cousins, of your uncles, aunties, family members, neighbors, people you work with. people you've bumped into on your way to work, on your way home, anywhere else. Think of your neighborhood. Neighbors. Perfect. And now let's invite people that we do not necessarily like or love. Sometimes it's pretty opposite. Think of the people you might have had a conflict in the past, people you don't talk to, people you are jealous of, who you people who somehow hurt you, maybe abused you in some way, verbally perhaps, even physically. Let's invite them into this field and let the field support us in resolving any blocks, removing any negativity, any conflicts. Just breathing in and out, allow the divine intelligence, the highest source of everything and anything that existed and will ever exist, to work through your energy field, through any blocks, any limiting beliefs, any anger, some emotions that are suppressed. Let them be cleansed, removed, and send them back to the universal consciousness so they can be transformed into the highest energy of love and kindness and sent back. So now you're receiving pure energy into this space where any low vibration used to exist. Let it be downloaded into every cell, every limb, every blood cell, your skin, your kidneys, your liver, your heart. Feel your heart is expanding with love and kindness. It's like, wow, it's a vast feeling, a limitless feeling of love, kindness. Let this settle in your body and anchor itself. Let this energy be with you wherever you go, so people actually can feel it when you enter every room. You are vibrating that. And people are drawn to you. People want to talk to you. People want to know your name. People want to ask for your services. People want to hang out with you. People want to be your friends because there is no negative energy. And we are all been created to be our brightest, best versions of ourselves. We are divine beings. We just keep forgetting because the mind is convincing us into something that we are not. And usually it comes from the family beliefs, the society. We are framed into believing something. There's a lot of propaganda to separate us from our neighbors, from other people. And that's okay, but just know that's not your fault. It's okay to sometimes feel negative emotions. You can change them just the way you notice them. First step is to be aware. Oh, I'm feeling that. Oh, that emotion arised in me. And second, by giving it a space, by witnessing it, you just give yourself permission to change it. And it's so doable, it's so available to you, it's so possible. And just give yourself a little bit of patience to let it happen. So feel that highest intelligence, that source, which you are also part of, is cleansed, cleared, wiped out, removed anything and everything that did not serve you, so you can receive more love, you can receive more abundance, you can receive more joy, you can receive more blessings. You're so open to receive it now. Take a deep breath in and a big sigh out through the mouth, letting go, letting go, letting go. Beautiful. We have created absolutely fantastic field of a beautiful energy. Let's invite all our brothers and sisters, as some people call them, animals that are on this planet Earth. Let them just be with us in that field. Think of the birds, insects, domestic animals, wild animals, and also animals in the oceans, the sea, the rivers, the lakes. Breathing in and out, notice the body is still breathing, and you're wrapping up all the planet with enormous love, kindness, harmony, balance, peace. All the nature is appreciated highly now. All the Mother Earth is surrounded with that blanket of love. And while you're doing it, you are also healing. You're supporting our planet to be healed, the people to be healed, because the main issue on this planet Earth and why most wars are happening is because of power, because people don't want to give that up. And I would love to invite you next time you would like to prove something to somebody. Just give up, just for the sake of not getting into conflict, and also for the sake of not being right for just once in your life. And notice what happens. Notice what happens when you won't be fighting, convincing someone that it is the way, that's the only way. I had once lady, she was my neighbor, and she had a conversation with me about the time when is the best to wake up in the morning. And I think we had different beliefs about that. And then she was so trying to be right, to be righteous, to prove that. She started sending me articles, and I just thought, it's okay, you know. I could have sent her hundreds of articles that I was right, but I thought, it's not going to prove anything. It's not going to make me feel better. I'm just going to let her, you know, have the belief that she she has chosen at that time, and I'm going to stay with my belief, the feeling. And yeah, in that way, we might create, or we are creating, less of the conflicts, not being always right. It's the right thing to do. So I'm sending you much love. Thank you for coming here today. Have an amazing rest of your day. And be ready for the blessings. The whole shower of the blessings is coming your way. I love you, and I see you here tomorrow. Thank you for being part of this community. Thank you for coming and doing this practice daily. And I 100% know, not even 100, probably 1,000% know that this practice benefits all the people on the planet Earth, your family, and yourself as well. See you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a great night if you're about to sleep. And thank you again. May you be blessed, happy, and may this